Welcome back. It's still your social diary program on Channels Television. Now, Nigerians gathered in Ile-Ife, Osun State, to celebrate the life and times of the late Ooni of Ife, His Royal Majesty Oba Okunade Sijuade Olubushe II, a first-class Oba of the Yoruba Kingdom, during an interdenominational funeral service.
Ile-Ife, an ancient town in Osun State, southwest Nigeria, believed to be the cradle of the Yoruba race. This town is the traditional seat of power of the Ooni of Ife, the revered title of a first-class traditional Oba of the Yoruba land. Ile-Oòduà is the palace where the 50th Ooni of Ife, His Royal Majesty Oba Okunade Sijuade Olubushe II ruled until his passing was officially announced on the 12th of August. The news of his passing was officially announced to the governor of the state, Rauf Aregbesola, then made public by the Traditional Council of Ife Kingdom and the Ooni's first son, Prince Adetokunbo Sijuade. Thereafter, the town went into mourning, and subsequently the date for his final burial was announced. On the burial day, Ife played host to dignitaries from all walks of life. Family members were joined by traditional and religious leaders, political giants, friends, as well as other mourners came to pay their last respect. The Vice President, Professor YEMI OSIBANJO, led other dignitaries to the interdenominational funeral service, where both Muslims and Christians offered special prayers for the late king. Also present are the governor of Ondo State, Olusegun, the first daughter of the late sage Obafemi Awolowo Tokunbo Awolowo Dosunmu, publisher of Ovation magazine Chief Dele Momodu, Senator Babajide Omoworare, as well as other important guests.
We must all arise and shine. Gbọ́dọ̀ sọ pé bàbá ti lọ, báwo la ó ti ṣe? Àkókò ìpèníjà nìyí, ká dìde, ká tẹ ìmọ́lẹ̀ náà.
The late Oba Sijuade passed on at the age of 85. He ruled Ife as the foremost of the Yoruba Kingdom for 35 years, from 1980 to 2015. His reign, many believe, was peaceful and brought about development.
He was a great leader who extended royal relationship to all Yoruba nations within and outside Nigeria.
God brought him to life, and God wanted him to come back, and he's gone. And that's what we can do about that, than to pray for his soul to rest in perfect peace.
Apart from being a revered king, Oba Sijuade was also a respected and successful businessman who was into car sales and real estate. He had his education at Abeokuta Grammar School and Oduduwa College in Ile-Ife, and later proceeded to Northampton College in the United Kingdom to study business management. The Olubushe was known as a father to all, but there's no doubt that his immediate family will miss him the most.
He's God-fearing, and his advice, when you're down and when you're happy, his presence is very charismatic. He's very dear to all of us.
I will miss the way he used to smile at me. The way he used to invite me to come and sit down with him. The way he used to give me, make sure I had something to eat and everything. He was a great man.
His first son, Tokunbo, appreciates everyone for their support. The Vice President admonished all to emulate the efforts of the late Ooni in nation building.
All over the world, in the places where the Yoruba culture was celebrated, he was very, very well recognized in far-flung places as Cuba and Brazil. You know, people would ask you about the Ooni of Ife. So I think that for that special reason, for the fact that he represented and maintained the traditions and cultures of the Yoruba people, popularized it in dress, in language, and in all manner of ways. I think he deserves to be remembered well for that.
Oba Shijuade, amongst other things, will be greatly remembered for his role in mediating and bringing about peaceful resolution to disputes. Notable amongst them is the well-known Ife Modakeke crisis.
The point I remember Baba telling, the gathering of Ife indigenes, that if you all look into your lineage, at one point or the other, your parents or your grandparents have married, a Modakeke woman or man along your lineage, either as a woman or a man, then you are related one way or the other to people from Modakeke. So why will you fight them? And that was what brought the war to an end.
Oba Okwade Oshijuade Olubushe II we have passed on, but he's certainly not to be forgotten by his subjects, Yoruba land, and indeed Nigeria at large. For now, everyone is waiting patiently to see who succeeds him as the 51st Ooni of Ife.
Well, we commiserate with the Ooni's family, and indeed we look forward to whoever succeeds him. All right, people, that's where we draw the cuttings on this edition of Metrofile. Many thanks for spending your time with us, but remember, you can continue this on our website at channelstv.com, via our YouTube channel. You can watch as many editions of Metrofile as you want. Yeah. Also, our Twitter handles are running on your screen, so follow us. Thank you so much. I'm Anne Nwawadu.
And I'm Ogechi Kosi. Thank you so much for watching.